right, you ready to record?
Yep.
What is that? What is that slouch? It's like a 43-degree slouch. That's despicable.
Shut up.
In the mouth on you. How are you ever gonna find a man with a mouth on you like that? Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new Lush Life video. My name's Leon. I'm joined here by my illustrious co-host and wife, Mrs. Lush. And we're gonna be looking at a little bit of lady etiquette today, which if you couldn't tell by the intro, my wife is in dire need of with that 43-degree slouch.
The reality is that I have decent posture.
Shoulders back, don't talk too
And
loud
your
when there's a
posture
man
is
around.
poor.
She's always calling me out for because I'm tall. So like I'm in a computer chair or I'm playing video games. It's just a lot of this going on. So one of you lovely viewers reached out to me, I believe in Instagram DMs, with this account called The Lady Etiquette. And I found a couple similar ones, and it basically just deals with teaching women how to be ladies. In an age where progressive feminism might teach you otherwise, you know? I'm not saying like, however you want to behave as a woman is your own prerogative. I just think it's going to be interesting to watch this, because it'll probably feel a little more traditional than what you're used to seeing online nowadays, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. If you're like a Stepford housewife and you want to learn how to correctly eat a croissant so you don't get beaten by your husband.
Are you trying to reset some expectations over here, or what in the Lush household?
Basically what I'm saying is you need to stop farting at the dinner table. Just because Jackson's allowed to do it doesn't mean you're allowed to do it. Steamed broccoli already smells bad enough.
Too bad we don't have a dog.
This first account's called The Lady Etiquette. Tips for Grace and Poise Contemporary Finishing School. What does that even mean?
You've never heard of that? Finishing school? It's like it's this, basically like teaching you how to carry yourself, certain manners, and
Very traditional style, yeah.
it's definitely a UK thing.
Yeah, for sure. She's got UK and the USA flag in her profile, so I wonder if she is British.
Yeah.
This is why I'm a little
I've been watching. I mean, I just finished The Crown, so this is great.
She literally finished The Crown right now, which is perfect. So this is
I got my curtsy down.
Yeah, like monarchy, like how I'm sure when you're in the royal family, whatever, you have to be super careful of how you behave, like at dinner, and like how you
what you wear, what shoes you wear.
It's so crazy.
Yes.
It's just so different now. Like
you can't sit until the queen sits. You can't pick up your fork. Or you can't walk in front of her.
So stupid.
I don't think that this has to do with that.
No. This is just in general that she makes a living off of teaching women how to have etiquette, deportment, classic style, be gracious and confident. We're gonna look through a couple of her things. First, I mean, here's ice cream. It couldn't be a better one. You're an actual ice cream fiend over here. Here we go. This is how to eat ice cream as a lady.
How to eat ice cream as a lady. Wait till your kid goes to bed. Put the TV on. Sit on the couch and then enjoy the shit out of it in silence.
Yeah, you forgot about the edible though.
Stop that!
Ice cream cone deportment. The simple strategy will keep you looking elegant in the sun. Take the cone. Wait, no, you can't use your mouth to eat it.
No.
You can't use your mouth.
Definitely gonna grab a spoon.
You need to use a spoon and eat it out of the cone. Avoid taking giant Jaws-sized bites, and let's leave the licking to the cats and dogs.
I want to tell this lady to f off.
Politely ask for a spoon, paper napkin, and enjoy small bites. Make sure you do
What about eating the cone? You allowed to do that? Might as well get a bowl.
I don't think we got that far. Hold on. This will avoid sticky fingers and ice cream on your nose, as if you couldn't just avoid getting it on your nose anyways. Remember, ladies and gents, we want to leave a graceful impression, not a graceless one.
What would you do if I ordered an ice cream cone and grabbed a spoon too? And started eating
I'd
it
take your ice cream cone and slap you in the face with it.
You totally would.
I'll teach you a class on man etiquette from the 1920s. Yeah, it's not going to be very good, and I'll get canceled.
It's going to be terrible.
I mean, how to treat your wife, circa the 1920s. Get drunk and abuse them. That's pretty much it. How to get out of a car. See, this is good, because how many years have celebrities been getting caught by the paparazzi with their
coochie out?
Their beaver showing, you know what I'm saying? Happy Memorial, never too young to start deportment. All right, she's teaching a 3-year-old.
Be a gentleman and open the damn door for her.
I don't know, like, what was even the lesson there? Just like...
She's not done yet. She's getting out
Oh.
to keep your legs together. Don't swing one leg out like you're tempted to.
Legs together always.
Sometimes you want to show off the goods.
Until marriage, okay?
I'm so excited because the theatres are finally opening up again. And here I am at my favourite theatre. Darling, I thought you said we were going to the theatre. Oh, this is the movie theatre. Better get changed into something more appropriate. This is better, isn't it? Let's discuss 10 etiquette tips at the movie theatre.
I think that skit was just to be like, oh, haha, joke, we're at the movie theater, which is less casual than a normal, you know, ritzy theater that we would go to. It was just an intro to be like, hey, come watch my YouTube video about 10 theater tips, I think. Out of curiosity, I just want to see what her YouTube channel looks like. How many subs does the Lady Etiquette have?
Yeah.
75,000 on Instagram? Yeah, like subs, they don't translate super
I
hard
know.
to, yeah, what do you think?
300,000.
I think 2 to 3,000. 4.3. That's close. Is etiquette for you? That's a good intro.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Here's the 10
I like to
movie
swear
theater
way
tips.
too much. Shut up. Let me guess. You're not allowed to munch on popcorn.
Yeah, you need to know how to correctly eat popcorn because you love popcorn. I mean, I love popcorn.
I like popcorn. You love popcorn.
Yeah. I have I would have an affair with popcorn.
No, you'd have an affair with the butter machine.
Tip 1. Always dress appropriately.
For the movie theater.
This doesn't mean that you're...
How would you expect me to dress to go to the movie theater?
Like you're going to a baby shower apparently. Yeah, it's like dead ass baby shower outfit. You're going to see Toy Story 5 if it ever comes out.
What would you expect me to wear to the movie theater?
Yoga pants and a hat and
Precisely.
Yeah, gym shirt,
sweatshirt.
like everybody would.
So here I am on Amelia Island in my favourite movie theatre, B&B. And one of the reasons I love this movie theatre is the fact that not only do they have...
Dude, they've zoomed in on the Junior Mints. They know you. She loves Junior Mints. I'm going to create a little bit of rift in our relationship right now. Looking at that entire rack, Junior Mints are the least desirable thing to me on there.
a wonderful selection of movie
Butterfingers?
snacks and beverages.
Dude, I haven't had a Butterfinger in 20 years.
You don't need one.
Thank you. Cheers.
She curtsied the bartender.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This brings to mind tip number 2. When you visit the movie theatre, be sure not to drink too much. Which theatre are we at? Where's the movie?
That was her acting drunk?
Oh, that lady's never had a glass of wine in her life.
Bollocks. Which theater are we at? Where's the movie?
Which theatre are we at? Tip number 3. Don't bring snacks from home.
Oh man, my family just got thrown under the bus, bro. We grew up smuggling bags of popcorn. Dude, nobody's got time to spend $15 on a large popcorn, right? When you're a family with 3 kids. You know.
I would disagree. I would say the popcorn's the thing to spend money on.
Yeah, not when you're Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. Lush Senior, man. We used to literally wear big jackets so we could smuggle in actual microwave bags of popcorn.
No.
Yeah. Oh, we brought in
I'd say that's the
home
place
popped
to
microwave
splurge.
bags of popcorn.
Stop at 7-Eleven.
And always stopped at 7-Eleven on the way too.
And pay for the damn movie theater popcorn.
Dude, I like heading into the movie theater when I was 10, I could have been like like inner city candy purveyor with the trench coat on, like 75 like different racks, popcorn on one side, Snickers, and it was crazy.
When you take your seat early, so you don't risk disturbing anybody when you take your seat.
Can you imagine? Arrive early so you don't risk disturbing anybody. Imagine if just more people had this kind of consideration for others. Like,
This is not useful information. I'm just gonna tell you right now. This whole movie thing. Dress like a bum. Bring your candy. Maybe even a bottle of water. Buy the popcorn. Get there when you want.
emoticon and emoji etiquette? Hold on a second, dude. No more squirt and eggplant emojis, okay? That's some real triple X rated nonsense. It's only laughing till I'm crying emojis. That's the only thing you're allowed to use.
Emoticons have actually been around since the early 1980s.
What?
Emojis came to be around in 1999.
Emoticons being like, ASCII art, like colon, semi,
Oh,
parentheses,
sure.
smiley, stuff like that.
One aspect they have in common is that they are an instant way to convey your emotion. With that said, I've noticed people use these symbols often in an incorrect manner.
Imagine using the wrong emoji in a conversation, conveying the wrong emotion. Like that time you were suggesting we have eggplant parmesan for dinner. I came home, ripped off all my clothes, put on Barry White, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, you texted me the eggplant. And you were like, yeah,
I just made
eggplant
this
parmesan,
off.
that's why I didn't put the squirty emoji afterwards. That's the difference. She conveyed the wrong emotion. It was really my bad because I should have known it needed the squirty emoticon afterwards.
Let's talk about the love symbols. The blowing kiss.
This is insane, first of all.
I have observed on social media, this one is the most misused symbol. Strangers use this one to strangers all the time, it seems. Would you go up to a stranger in the street and give them a big fat sloppy kiss? Please only use this one if you would actually kiss that person in real life. Otherwise, it's totally contrived and disingenuous.
Kind of like your entire brand. Is there anything more disingenuous? right here.
I don't know, but I really just want someone to catch her doing something ridiculous.
I know, yeah, absolutely. You know you can't. This is the problem. When you set these kind of standards, you cannot be caught lacking for a second or your whole bland bros up.
The smiley with hearts and hearts in
Ooh,
faces.
when do you use this?
Do use if you wish to say you adore something. For example, you see a cute animal or a post you admire, then this is perfectly fine to use this one.
Well, this has been a masterclass in correct emoji use, but I'm about to unspin my head off of my body in about 3 seconds. I have to keep watching this video.
I cannot watch this one.
Yeah, no. We're going back to the Instagram because we need more abbreviated hits so I don't die. How to sit elegantly on a sunbed. Nope. Oh, God, disgusting. Imagine a woman sitting down like that. I think, no, this is what you do, and I'm going to tell you. You turn, face the other way, sit down like you're sitting into a chair.
Yeah.
Lift your legs up.
Together.
And pivot!
Together.
Pivot! How many incorrect ways? Whoa, those legs are like 6 inches apart. You might as well be getting pregnant. Jesus. How to correctly read a magazine in your own home? Is this what this is? Channeling romantic vibes. Do not wear shoes on the couch ever and do avoid sitting like a slob. I mean, I feel like you would agree with not wearing shoes on the couch. Like you would die. Is this pizza etiquette? Yes, dude. How to eat pizza.
Is she gonna tell me to fork and knife it?
Incorrect. You don't pick the pizza up with your hand. There it is. Get those grubby mitts off my pie. In between bites, always just one little bite, fake smile, another little bite. Is that a dab emoji? The queen dabbing? Oh my God. Here you go, British resting position. So that's funny. So there's like
that's interesting.
the resting. I've always known about the finish position. Like this is something I learned growing up where when you're done with your food, you like put the fork and knife like that to symbolize that you're done, like whether you're at a restaurant or whatever. I had never heard of the resting position. Ooh, oyster etiquette. You don't care about this because
Not at all.
you would
Blech.
rather
No,
you
don't
rather get
even.
nailed to a wall than eat an oyster. But I love oysters, so I'm curious if I was a aspiring lady, how I would correctly eat one. Do not pick up the oyster and start slurping on the oyster. This will look most conspicuous. Turn it over when you're done, but she also forked it out and put it on a cracker. No, I'm slurping the oyster out of the shell. There's no other way to eat oysters. Spaghetti, this you need to know, hon.
I already know.
The Italian, what, spaghetti? How to eat spaghetti properly?
Yeah.
She's got a white dress on, which is perfect because
Giant spoon.
I've never eaten a spaghetti with white shirt on and not gotten sauce all over myself.
Giant spoon. Twirl it. Eat it. But you can't have any strings hanging down.
There can't be strings. Like you can only take as much on one forkful to be a bite, right? You can't like have like bite and have it be too much and then
That's
have
what I'm
more come
saying.
down.
You can't, yeah. You can't be like
So you gotta be
Garfield. Like
You gotta be judicious with how much you put on the fork before the twirl. There's the spoon. Wait, no, that's not how you do it. Oh, no spoon.
She's wrong. Maybe in England.
Never cut your spaghetti in Italy. That would be a faux pas indeed. Do not use a napkin tucked into your shirt or dress. The napkin goes in your lap. That I agree with. If you're a rather messy eater, perhaps it's best you do not wear white like me in the video. That's relatable to me. Do use a fork only. The method of using a spoon for support is not correct here.
She's wrong. I don't want to watch this lady's videos anymore.
Oh, she's
I
pissed.
entirely disagree.
She's pissed, bro. True Italian right here. Your Nana would be bullshit right now. Because, I mean, you grew up like, was she fork and spoon? Nana?
Yeah.
Teaspoon etiquette. Where do you have to put it? Where do you put it? Oh, in the front. Classic deportment is like the classic clutch. It is timeless, never goes out of style. Do not hold all the clutch with the whole fist. It's carried gracefully with 4 fingers to the front and thumb to the back. I swear to, if I was out at like a nice black tie event and I saw a barbarian just gripping her clutch with her whole fist, I would be disgusted. Season's greetings. Oh, this was in Christmas. When attending parties, leave your beverage on the table before you take a turn on the dance floor. Oh, don't dance with a drink. Yeah, tell that to club goers. How to enter your private jet.
Oh, okay.
That's just really what. Honestly, like, did we think anything less than this lady just having $1 billion of old money handed down to her? Probably. So her entire life's work is centered around teaching people how to do useless bull. Taco etiquette.
I don't want to hear it.
No,
There's
you do. We just had
pretty way to eat
tacos last week. I need you to learn.
There's no pretty way to eat a taco.
I didn't want to say anything at the time, but I almost threw up my mouth a little bit seeing how you eat tacos.
I almost threw up seeing how many tacos you eat.
Because remember, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. When in Mexico, don't be a slapdash taco eater. There is indeed a proper way to eat a taco.
Don't overstuff it, sure.
Hold it from the top or something, like as opposed to what? Gently fold it in half, then hold the taco by the top. open side up. Here's a thought. Hold the taco however the you want so the shit
I
doesn't
kind of
fall
hold
out.
it more. It's like small, but like kind of like a sub.
I do overstuff my tacos because I don't want to lose out on any of the delicious toppings that could potentially go in a taco. Tomatoes, corn, avocado, salsa, guacamole, cheese, beans. I love all that. I'm not trying to lose out on one of those, and if it means I have to hold my taco with 2 hands and feed it to my face like it's an open face piece of pizza, I'm gonna do that. Oh, when you receive a phone call heading to dinner, I kind of agree with this. I have worked in the restaurant industry for so many years. There is a certain level of, I would say, consideration you can have when it comes to your phone and talking on it. Like some people just rip into the bar, like screaming on the phone, super aggressive, just annoying as hell. Put it away before you sit down. There you go. Okay. Basically, you need to pretend like there's a half-inch tether tied between your knees at all times. Even when you're walking, the fact that her knees travel so far apart during her walk is a little bit suspect to me, because at any point, like a June bug or a mosquito could get up there and get a peek, and we know that that is not very ladylike.
Now, when you apply your lipstick, you will first rub your lips together to help cement the lipstick into your lips, and then simply blot your lips with a tissue to absorb the oils and help seal your lipstick into your lovely lips. Then reapply the lipstick one more time to layer the lipstick for added staying power. It will help stop the lipstick from staining your glass or cup and leaving a hideous lipstick ring around the glass.
I love the hideous lipstick ring.
Hideous lipstick ring.
Can you imagine the horror of taking a sip of wine and leaving a
lipstick on
pink
the glass?
lipstick stain?
I can't imagine something so embarrassing.
You might know how to put lipstick on, lady, but we need to help you with the eyebrows.
Oh, get roasted by Mrs. Lush.
Man, they just got a little
They're looking a little...
squiggly.
When you have a home stock with champagne, which I love, you can not make it to the gym. You can always practice your curtsy. Reverse lunge. The curtsy lunge, an actual move it's called?
It is.
Is it? I just always called it reverse lunges.
But I think that you would step straight back.
Yeah, you're right. That's more of a curtsy lunge, which I guess is why it's called that. A couple things we've learned here today. Mrs. Lush is a true lady.
Excuse me.
Holding tacos from the bottom. Oh, God.
I would absolutely like to debate the idea of using the spoon versus the plate to twirl your spaghetti.
What is your thoughts,
Please chime in.
Those of you Italians or just spaghetti fans in general, is it okay or not
Spaghetti
okay?
fans in general are gonna say slurp it.
Yeah, but I mean, if we're talking actual etiquette here, like restaurants give you spoons for a reason. Like they give you
Exactly.
a spaghetti spoon, but I don't.
I wanna know what
typically-
people think.
Yeah, I usually just do the
Because
shovel.
I'm not buying this, lady.
And don't cut your spaghetti. That's unthinkable.
And you drink your sauce out of a pint glass.
And I drink sauce out of a pint glass. So really, I'm not the model for etiquette. But
If anything, you learned something about Leon Lush
yeah,
today.
I am the model for how to get it done. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Lady Etiquette, for the incredible tips and training. And I think with a little more time and effort, my wife could finally become someone that might be desirable at some point. Oh, man, we love it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.